Good morning. If you could please take a seat. We'll be starting momentarily.
Oh, hi guys.
Good morning. Welcome to our annual commencement ceremony. My name is Mary Ann Ball, and I'm the Vice Principal for Academics at LaSalle High School. As such, I will be today's Master of Ceremonies. A special welcome to the members of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Terry Abeda, Chairman of the Board, guests, family, friends, and the class of 2021. On behalf of the graduates, thank you for being here this morning for this special graduation ceremony. In a few moments, the graduates will process into the amphitheater, but before they do, I'd like to share with you some of the history and manner in which we celebrate our graduation at LaSalle. In unity with all of our LaSallian schools throughout the world, two inherent qualities mark our graduation ceremony. They are dignity and honor. In this sense, our graduation is formal. As such, we ask that all persons respect the different aspects of our ceremony. It is our tradition that we respect all members of the graduating class. For this reason, we ask that applause be given when called for by the audience. Photography and video are allowed, but this should be done from your chairs only. And with respect to those around you, this is a day for all of us to celebrate. At this time, I invite you to stand as we welcome LaSalle's graduating class of 2021. Please remain standing. Andrea Nava and Yahaira Valentines will lead us in prayer. Following the prayer, our national anthem will be sung by Brittany Berger.
Let us remember. Father, we thank you so much for our time here together, for all the friends we have made, for all the days of laughter, and for all the times of great discovery and learning. Thank you for all who have given of their energy and skill so that we can graduate today. Our teachers and mentors, our family and loved ones, we thank you for them and give them all to you in prayer. As this chapter of our life closes, so a new one begins. We present ourselves like an open book before you. Come and inscribe your words of life into our lives. Fill our minds with your thoughts, fill our bodies with your strength, fill our hearts with your dreams, that we might eternally love and serve you this day and every day.
Padre Celestial, hoy terminamos esta etapa en nuestras vidas. Mañana comenzaremos una nueva. Por ello, encomendamos en tus manos nuestro presente y nuestro futuro. Confiamos en ti, oh Señor. Confiamos con todo nuestro corazón. Confiamos en ti y no nos apoyamos en nuestra propia inteligencia. Reconocemos que te necesitamos en todos nuestros caminos. Te necesitamos en los caminos que hoy tenemos enfrente, pero también en aquellos que vendrán más adelante. Por favor, endereza nuestras sendas. No pretendemos ser sabios en nuestra propia opinión. Al contrario, nos humillamos ante ti y nos apartamos del mal. Ahora declaramos que seremos benditos porque confiamos en el Espíritu de Dios. Hoy somos como árboles plantados junto a las aguas. Extenderemos nuestras raíces a las corrientes de la vida de Dios. No temeremos cuando vengan los días difíciles, porque nuestras hojas siempre estarán verdes. En el año de la sequía no estaremos preocupados, ni dejaremos de dar fruto. Nuestros nuevos caminos están en tus sabias manos, oh Señor. Saint John Baptist de La Salle, believe Jesus in our hearts.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce the president of LaSalle High School, Mr. Tim McGree.
Thank you, Marianne. Good morning. As president of LaSalle High School, I have the privilege to welcome you to today's commencement ceremony. On behalf of our faculty and staff, I thank you for joining the celebration to recognize and honor the accomplishments of some of the Yakima Valley's most outstanding young adults, LaSalle High School's class of 2021. A special welcome to the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Terry Abeda, who is with us today. I also welcome other board members or trustees, foundation board members, generous benefactors, and local clergy and religious, some who are with us today and some who are with us virtually. All of these people join with family and friends in honoring our graduates with a belief that providing an academic environment shaped by our faith is a special gift to the families of our valley. We are all united in our focus and our zeal to give this gift to young people. Before I say a few things about the class of 2021, I want to congratulate you, our parents, families, and friends for all you have done over the past 4 years to support these extraordinary and accomplished young men and women. LaSalle is a special place where faith is not only taught, but lived. We walk this journey with our students. Your support, encouragement, and sacrifice is part of an overall commitment that brings us together on this day. I want to begin my brief remarks by expressing my sincere appreciation and gratitude for all this class has done during this year of continued uncertainty, concern, and anxiety. Their leadership has made a tremendous difference as we navigated this most difficult and extraordinary time. I'm very impressed with how these seniors have pulled together, adapted to many challenges and obstacles, and have led the way for LaSalle. LaSalle High School was the first school in our Christian Brothers district, which goes down into California, into New Orleans, to begin and complete the year in person. We were the first and only high school in the Valley to begin in person and complete the year. We did it, and much credit goes to these seniors. These young people have taken on the adversity of a worldwide pandemic and its impact on their senior year and capably helped chart our course. They have excelled in the classroom, have found joy in the journey, and have given back to the community that surrounds them. As we continue to pull out of the shadow of this virus, our graduates will go on to provide hope and leadership for a healing world. We know that they will draw strength and purpose from our shared core values of faith in the presence of God, concern for the poor and social justice, respect for all persons, quality education, and inclusive community. Overall, this class is characterized by accomplishment and leadership, but the defining characteristic that holds this class of diverse personalities and perspectives together is the love they have for each other, which has shown up over and over again throughout this challenging year. Some of the highlights of their accomplishments include, for the 14th consecutive year, 100% of this class has been accepted to college. This is an extraordinary achievement and a credit to Mr. K and our awesome teachers. Graduates, don't forget to say thank you. This class has been offered over $10 million in scholarships and financial aid. That's $3 million over last year's record. Per student, there's not a school in the Valley that can compare. These graduates have been accepted to more than 82 different colleges and universities, including 18 Catholic institutions and 28 new colleges and universities. These new institutions include Auburn University, Brandeis University, Clemson University, DePaul University, Florida State University, Franciscan University of Steubenville, the University of Alabama, the University of Georgia, and more. These schools add to an already impressive and extensive list of colleges and universities that have accepted LaSalle graduates. 12 members of this class were named Washington State Honor Students. That's nearly a quarter of the class. They are in the top 10% of seniors statewide. 70% of this class have a cumulative grade point average of above 3.0, accomplished in a school with the most rigorous academic program in the Valley. Very impressive. For some of these graduates, they will be the first in their family to attend college. We are especially proud of these students who are paving the pathway for their siblings to follow. And while we're sad to say goodbye to our outstanding religion teacher, Ms. Korbishewski, and our enthusiastic social studies teacher, Mr. Cooley, as well as our veteran athletic director, Mr. Erickson, we're grateful for their time and commitment to LaSalle, as we are of all our awesome and accomplished faculty. These outstanding teachers are a big reason for the accomplishments of this class, and I'd like you to join me in giving them a big applause. However, as it is each year, without a doubt, our proudest time as a LaSallian institution is today, as we join our graduates and you, families and friends, in celebrating the class of 2021. I want to express how tremendously proud I am of all these graduates. Their experiences at LaSalle have helped them grow and mature. Their friendships and loyalties they have developed will last a lifetime. They have been prepared and challenged academically, and most recently their lives have been tried by the fire of a worldwide pandemic. But throughout all of this, most importantly, they have had the opportunity to discover the presence of God in every experience, even the most difficult experiences. Graduates, as you take your next steps, remember St. Paul's urging to live as people worthy of God's invitation to be miracle workers. What will your miracles look like? Gentleness with someone who doesn't deserve it? Patience with someone who gets it nowhere else? Preserving unity when division is the norm. The eyes of all look hopefully to you. You are different young people than the ones who came to LaSalle 4 years ago. You've entered to learn, and now you're prepared to leave to serve. Go into the world and create miracles. You are extraordinary young people, and we will miss you. God bless you all.
The administration and faculty of LaSalle High School are pleased to present to you the graduating class of 2021. Welcoming you on behalf of the class is Ms. Lauren McKinney.
Good morning and welcome to the LaSalle High School Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. We gather here today to celebrate the accomplishments of our students who entered this school so uncertain of what our futures would bring and who will exit today as young adults eager to start our next journeys. It is my pleasure to welcome families, friends, and fellow students to celebrate our class, and a special thank you to those who helped set up this ceremony today. Your love and support has been so important to us. A special thank you to the parents who have been with us through all the joys and challenges of our lives. To the faculty and staff members of LaSalle, thank you for your guidance and patience. You have all made such a difference in our lives. You have truly turned us into the people we are today. The senior class and I are extremely grateful for the experience throughout our 4 years at LaSalle, in addition to our final farewell that has been organized for us today. Today we will celebrate the hard work and achievements we have earned as individuals and as a class. Over the past year, our class has tirelessly been applying to colleges and competing for scholarships. So, without further ado, we welcome everyone to help us celebrate and end our high school journeys on this chapel stage and be with us as we begin our new journey into a promising future. Thank you again and welcome.
At this time, we recognize the following members of the class of 2021. Those who have declared their college of choice, those who have earned academic or athletic scholarships, those who are recognized by community organizations for their achievements, and those who are graduating with academic honors from LaSalle. Students graduating cum laude with honors have earned a cumulative grade point average between 3.1 and 3.49, and are recognized with a white cord. Students graduating magna cum laude with great honors have earned a cumulative grade point average between 3.5 and 3.69 and are recognized with a silver cord. Students graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors have earned a cumulative grade point average between 3.7 and 4.0 and are recognized with a gold stole. Members of the National Honor Society are recognized with a gold cord. Will the recipients please stand and remain standing until your honors have been announced? Jesus Adrian Acosta, attending Perry Technical Institute, recipient of a Careers That Work scholarship. Lindsay Jean Allen, attending Washington State University. Leah Giselle Ashby, graduating magna cum laude with great honors, member of the National Honor Society, attending the University of Washington, recipient of a Washington College grant, a federal supplemental grant, a federal Pell Grant, and a University of Washington undergraduate tuition exemption award. Jared Christopher Ball, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending Carroll College, recipient of a Carroll College Scholarship and the Forrest Latham Memorial Scholarship. Dylan Paul Bangs, graduating cum laude with honors, attending Clark University, recipient of a Clark University Academic and Athletic Scholarship and a Pacific Alliance Title Scholarship. Brittany K. Berger, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending Seattle Pacific University, recipient of a Washington College grant, the Seattle Pacific Faith for the Future Scholarship, and the Falcon Bound Award. Tyler Benjamin Brown, graduating cum laude with honors, attending Washington State University, recipient of a Discover WSU Award. Angel Alonzo Campos, attending Yakima Valley College. Alan Castellanos, attending Central Washington University. Emma Bernice Christensen, attending the University of Idaho, recipient of the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship. Chloe Hope Fisher, graduating cum laude with honors, attending Washington State University. Eli Stephen Fisher, graduating magna cum laude with great honors, attending Washington State University. Mary Kate Gelson, attending Cottee College, recipient of the Cottee College High School GPA Award, a visiting scholarship, and the Washington chapter of the PEO Sisterhood Academic Scholarship. Methodius David Gerstenberger, attending Dakota State University, recipient of an academic and a football scholarship to Dakota State. Flor Godinez, attending Central Washington University. Trista Ray Hull, graduating magna cum laude with great honors, member of the National Honor Society, attending Boise State University, recipient of a Boise State basketball scholarship. Miley Reagan Renee Lancaster, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending the University of Georgia, recipient of a Classic City Scholar Award, a federal Pell Grant, and a Yakima Rotary Academic Scholarship. Lucius Yutao Lin, attending the College of San Mateo. Grace Emily Liscano, attending Central Washington University. Jalen Abraham Lopez, attending Washington State University. Elijah James Mayer, attending Eastern Washington University. Christian Wolfgang Malsum, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, attending Washington State University, recipient of a University Achievement Award, Federal Pell Grant, Federal SEOG Grant, and a Washington College Grant. Jillian Cecilia Martin, graduating cum laude with honors, attending Eastern Washington University, recipient of an Eastern Washington University scholarship. They survived a pandemic, they can survive some wind. Taryn Leanne May, attending Grand Canyon University, recipient of the Antelope Scholarship, a Priority Registration Award, and the Canyon Christian Schools Consortium Award. Emily Marie McClellan, graduating cum laude with honors, attending Yakima Valley College. Lauren Rose McKinney, graduating magna cum laude with great honors, member of the National Honor Society, attending Washington State University Honors Program, recipient of the Discover WSU Award. Emily Marie Mendoza, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, attending Franciscan University of Steubenville, recipient of the Steubenville Provost Scholarship. Emily Grace Munguia, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, attending Carroll College, recipient of a Carroll College Presidential Scholarship, the Dr. Joyce Stewart Scholarship, the Forrest Latham Memorial Scholarship, and a Yakima Rotary Academic Scholarship. Andrea Nava, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending Gonzaga University Honors Program, recipient of a Gonzaga Trustee Scholarship, a Magi's Commitment Grant, an Honor Program Scholarship, a Federal Pell Grant, the Yakima Rotary Academic Scholarship, and a Baccalaureate Scholarship. Milo Saharoth Nidro, graduating magna cum laude with great honors, attending Perry Technical Institute, recipient of a Careers That Work Scholarship. Annalisa Marie Norman, accepted to Central Washington University. Leonardo Paniagua Silva, attending Eastern Washington University. Sophia Eileen Perez, accepted to Columbia Basin College. Connor Mark Peterson, graduating magna cum laude with great honors, member of the National Honor Society, attending Grand Canyon University, recipient of the Grand Canyon Consortium Award, a Priority Registration Award, a GCU Foundation Scholarship, and a GCU Dean Scholarship. Juliana Peterson, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending Gonzaga University, recipient of the Gonzaga Dean Scholarship and a Gonzaga University grant. Roman Markian Petruncio, attending Central Washington University. Leslie Sherlyn Ramos, attending Central Washington University. Ellie Abigail Richardson, graduating cum laude with honors, attending Grand Canyon University, recipient of a Grand Canyon Priority Registration Award, a Faculty Award, and the Canyon Christian Schools Consortium Award. Andrew Gilbert Rios, attending Washington State University. Isabella Grace Roberts, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending Whitworth University, recipient of a Yakima Rotary Academic Scholarship, a College Bound Award, a Whitworth University Scholarship, a Whitworth Grant, a federal Pell Grant, and a federal SEOG grant. Eva Regina Sainz, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending Stanford University, recipient of a Stanford Fund Scholarship. Lillian Eva Sigler, graduating cum laude with honors, member of the National Honor Society, attending Washington State University. Brooke Christine Silvernail, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending Bushnell University, recipient of an academic and a volleyball scholarship to Bushnell University. Dominic Stratton Sowers, graduating cum laude with honors, attending North Idaho College, recipient of a wrestling scholarship to North Idaho College. Courtney Danae Standley, graduating magna cum laude with great honors, member of the National Honor Society, attending Yakima Valley College, recipient of a volleyball scholarship to Yakima Valley College. Isabella Marie Stevens, graduating magna cum laude with great honors, attending Grand Canyon University, recipient of a Canyon Christian Schools Consortium Award, a GCU Dean Scholarship, a Priority Registration Grant, and a Catholic Schools Award. Haley Elizabeth Storr, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending Seattle University, recipient of a Seattle University Achievement Scholarship and a Red Hawk grant. Yahaira Valentinez, graduating member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending Gonzaga University, recipient of a Trustees Scholarship and a Magi Commitment Grant, a college-bound scholarship, a Catholic High School Scholarship from Raise Me, and a Yakima Rotary Academic Scholarship. Javier Raul Vargas, attending Central Washington University. Jocelyn Irene Verhey, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending the University of Washington, recipient of a Yakima Federal Savings and Loan Scholarship. Reese Joanne Vetch, graduating summa cum laude with greatest honors, member of the National Honor Society, recognized as a Washington State Honors graduate, attending the University of Puget Sound Honors Program, recipient of a Trustees Scholarship to the University of Puget Sound. This concludes the honors, special awards, and scholarships for the class of 2021. Now, at this time, the honor of giving the commencement address on behalf of the senior class belongs to Eva Sainz.
And commemorate the graduating class of 2021. It's so strange to be here wearing our caps and gowns while we look at all the people who have stood by us our entire lives. Graduation is such an iconic benchmark of one's growth. So to actually stand here and run towards it straight on fills me, as I'm sure all of us, with a feeling of fear, excitement, love, and appreciation. Before I get too deep into the speech, I have to give a really big thank you to everyone who brought us here today. Though today is a big celebration of this year's 2021 graduating class, it is also a celebration of all the teachers, friends, family, staff, and many more who have greatly impacted us. We are forever grateful to you. To find people who can be your mentors, your friends, and your inspiration all in one is rare. And yet so many of you have filled that role for us. So with all of my sincerity, I truly want to say thank you. You know, just a couple months ago, I was talking to my mom about how painful it was going to be to leave LaSalle, because not only is it painful to leave the people and family that you love, but it's scary to stand on the edge of an era of teenagehood and say, what's next? Am I the person I always dreamt of becoming? Am I truly strong enough to carry the load that is life, the heartbreak, the passion, the fear, even the beauty? And in times like this, we make it so easy to throw away dreams and hopes because, again, it's painful. And this isn't just a graduation day thought. As people, we question our capabilities all the time. And sometimes those thoughts of self-doubt become so consistent and so heavy that they feel like a breath, one that you can't stop inhaling. We become so addicted to self-doubt or fear that we lose vision of the absolute magnificence of what is around us. We ask ourselves, what am I supposed to be doing? Where am I being called to be? And then the world puts so much pressure on us to try to figure out what that means. And without a calling or a purpose, we feel helpless. But I've got your calling. I'm going to say it once. I'm going to say it clear, and I want you guys to listen to it. You're meant to be here in this moment, right now. The only limits that truly exist, the ones that can actually stop you from living the life you want, those limits are written and thought of by you. They don't belong to the world, and they definitely are not set in stone. But if we continue to inhale that breath of doubt, it will become so real and palpable as any true hindrance. Oprah once said in an interview that there is not one single thing that has ever happened to you or will happen to you that will be wasted. That if you look at every single crisis, difficulty, challenge, every joy-filled moment that comes into your being, everything is there to make you more of who you were meant to be. And that is why you need to be in this moment, because every single moment leading up to this one has prepared you for what is yet to come. So don't stop, don't hesitate, or fear for what's next, because in this moment, as in the next, you are exactly who you were meant to be, endowed by a power greater than yourself. Growing up, I was really into music and history, so those two facets of my life almost seemed to run into each other, and poetry for the next 4 years would take us. We didn't know so much about what would happen. We didn't know how we'd spend countless hours outside in the cool fall weather, cheering on our lightning football team with blue and white paint on our faces. And then, towards the end of the season, the cheering consisted more of teeth chattering from the cold rather than actual words. Don't worry, it was only slightly miserable. We had no idea that on that first day of school our sophomore year, we would walk into an English class with the incredible Dr. Billy Williams, a man who was able to make us both love him due to his great humor and charisma, and resent him slightly the minute he passed out our reading quiz. We had no idea that along our journey we would be blessed with a wonderful teacher like Mr. Baudenet, whose presence would always remind us that laughter can get you through it all. Even when he makes you try a spoonful of Vegemite in front of his whole class, and claims that it's not that bad, and then, after you've almost vomited, he says it's meant to be spread really thinly on toast and buttered. Thanks for that one, Baudenet. We were unaware that we would spend every retreat with Mr. Jam, or should I say, Ranger Jam, who would do everything from lead us on journeys to the woods together to thoroughly scare us every single time with his ghost stories. Ah, yes, Ranger Jam can do it all. And can do it with no sleep for like multiple days. I'll never forget how on junior retreat, Mr. Baudenet one morning would wake up and tell us that at 3 a.m. the night before, he found Mr. Jam doing push-ups by the fire. Yes, he definitely is a different breed, but we love him. As young freshmen, we did not know that our sophomore year, after some class disagreement, I might add, we would pick our homecoming float name to be S'mores for Sophomores. But don't worry, it turned out to be a memorable night, as later we'd sit on hay bales in the back of a trailer and not cease to belt out the lyrics to House Party and Sicko Mode as we drove by. I'm sure we sounded great, by the way, guys. We did not realize that we would come to school every day only to be greeted by Luca and Athena, and eventually Paulo, who would run around campus and try not to urinate as the boys in our class talked to them. Oh, for anyone not from here, these are dogs, by the way, not fellow students, so don't be concerned. We had no idea that we'd spend many of our school dances here and one great senior prom. Shout out to the juniors for planning it, by the way. We would get multiple chances to show off the wobble dance that Miss Stillwagon taught us during freshman year PE class. And most of all, we didn't know, until now at least, how we would miss these great times together. My point is that what we didn't know, we got to experience together, as one class, and for that, we should be beyond grateful. Much like we did as those little freshmen, today we look to our futures and the unknowns within them. All 52 of us are about to embark on a unique journey of our own, and none of our paths will look the same. But rest assured, because as we experienced here, we know that the unknown will hold laughter and beautiful moments for each of us. Knowing that, I invite all of you to welcome the unknown in and embrace it like we have embraced the past 4 years of our lives here together. So as we look forward into the years to come, we appreciate the time we've shared as LaSalle High School's class of 2021. Thank you.
The administration, Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff of LaSalle High School take honor and pride in presenting to you the graduating class of 2021. As a sign of respect to all graduates and their families, all are asked to refrain from applauding until the name of the graduate. Eva Regina Sainz. Isabella Grace Roberts. Miley Reagan Renee Lancaster. Leah Giselle Ashby. Dominic Stratton Sowers. Emily Marie McClellan. Yahaira Valentinez. Flor Godinez. Leslie Sherlyn Ramos. Emily Marie Mendoza. Brittany K. Berger. Alan Castellanos. Isabella Marie Stevens. Grace Emily Liscano. Jillian Cecilia Martin. Lindsay Jean Allen. Andrea Nava. Courtney Danae Standley. Mary Kate Gelson. Lauren Rose McKinney. Milo Saharath Nidro. Ellie Abigail Richardson. Elijah James Mayer. Juliana Peterson. Taryn Leanne May. Emily Grace Mungia. Andrew Gilbert Rios. Jocelyn Irene Verhey. Eli Stephen Fisher. Reese Joanne Vetch. Emma Bernice Christensen. Chloe Hope Fisher. Sophia Eileen Perez. Haley Elizabeth Storr. Jalen Abraham Lopez. Methodius David Gerstenberger. Dylan Paul Bangs. Jesus Adrian Acosta. Annalisa Marie Norman. Connor Mark Peterson. Lily Eva Sigler. Tyler Benjamin Brown. Jared Christopher Ball. Trista Ray Hull. Leonardo Paniagua Silva. Roman Markian Patrencio. Javier Raul Vargas. Christian Wolfgang Malsum. Angel Alonso Campos. Brooke Christine Silvernail. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of LaSalle High School class of 2021. In addition to the academic and athletic talents, this class is musically gifted as well. Now performing on behalf of the class of 2021 is Isabella Stevens.
Wendy.
Time moves so quickly. Mama always said that was true. Start where I'm going. The world moves fast. The beat's picking up, and it won't slow down to let you catch up. So let your heart just sway, let the music play. And if you ever find a way, I hope you dance, even when things get hard, when everything seems broken and you're out of a chance. I hope you'll always dance. Thank you.
It's now a privilege to introduce the principal of LaSalle High School, Mr. Ted Kanalopoulos.
On behalf of the faculty, staff of LaSalle High School, I offer special congratulations to the class of 2021. The awards, and speeches, and prayers of this commencement are a true reflection of the character of your class. As our graduates know, at the end of the day, LaSallians like us around the world have a fairly clear way to measure how successful we've been as a school. We have our core values. These values, inspired by the gospel and handed down to us by our founder, St. John Baptist de La Salle, hang from our ceilings on banners throughout our campus as daily reminders of what we're all about. As we celebrate 302 years since the death of our founder, these values are truly time-tested. Let me share how well the class of 2021 lived up to these LaSallian Catholic ideals in their time with us. Quality education. As we have just witnessed, as a class, you accepted the high academic standards set for you and responded by earning scholastic honors and university scholarships reserved for a very few of your peers across our nation. There are no shortcuts to real learning, to a quality education. You came to LaSalle knowing our academics programs would challenge you in every way. Thank you for persisting in your studies, especially during this year where you were required to adapt to many new realities and modes of instruction. Thank you for finishing strong. We are very confident you will excel in your college studies and become leading learners in your new classroom settings. Faith in the presence of God. We believe this to be fundamental. An education which fails to nurture the soul as carefully as the intellect is an incomplete education. You responded with enthusiasm to our invitation to help you grow in your faith. Your retreats will be long remembered as moments of grace. Your sharing, personal reflection, reconciliation, encouragement of each other, and prayer for your classmates while on these retreats, on service immersion trips, our all-school prayer, and in the classroom have been evidence of you inviting God to work in your lives. Please continue to grow in your faith, drawing ever closer to God. Concern for the poor and social justice. This value reminds us daily that the gift of a LaSallian education is not self-serving. It brings with it a responsibility to serve others. As a class, you have become well respected for your commitment to live your faith. Your participation on service immersions, after-school service, food and clothing and blood drives has been exemplary. In your time with us, you served the elders of our Yakima Nation, fed the hungry on Los Angeles' Skid Row, mentored the children of the Blackfeet Nation, shared meals with homeless in Seattle, visited residents of Camp Hope, and much, much more. You have exhibited a passion for social justice and in doing so, extended Christ's love to others. You stand in solidarity with our founder, St. LaSalle, who in a similar fashion was moved by the plight of the poor and marginalized. Our world, more than ever, needs your empathy and your advocacy. May you continue to have a love for the poor and marginalized. Inclusive community. As a class, you made your way to LaSalle from 14 different schools and embraced your new LaSallian identity. Along with your journey, you welcomed and studied alongside students from the Republic of Georgia, Egypt, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Chile, Brazil, Turkey, Palestine, China, Spain, and Pakistan, to name a few. You took it upon yourself as leaders to welcome the newly arrived onto your athletic teams and in clubs, and instilled a sense of belonging and lightning pride among the student body. As we have heard in your speeches today, your class represents a great diversity of passions. You have improved the quality of student life on our campus and set a firm foundation for its continued growth. Respect for all persons. The way your class has cared for each other reminds us in a special way that you understood this value. Through the loss of loved ones, personal struggles, and during this most difficult senior year, you were there for each other with compassion and concern. As a class, you represent a diversity of backgrounds. You embrace this diversity by seeking mutual understanding and respect for each person's unique realities. It was clear to us all in the attention to this detail that you are in this together. In a world increasingly polarized by politics of our day, your willingness to engage in respectful dialogue over complicated issues is admirable. Bring this LaSallian core value to your future classrooms, families, and communities. Inspire in everyone you meet to have respect for all persons may it become their guiding principle too. Today, we also celebrate those who made a commitment to support you through your time here at LaSalle. Together as parents, family, teachers, and staff, we have pulled and pushed our graduates along the way. Today, we recognize your parents and all your family who have committed themselves to your well-being and academic success. Parents and guardians of our graduates, at this time, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Many teachers and staff have worked closely with you through your time here. Like most Catholic school educators, they work harder, are paid less, and draw better results from their students. Faculty, as a community, we are most especially appreciative of your extraordinary efforts to serve both your remote learners and in-person students concurrently. Even in this most challenging year, you never wavered in your commitment to your vocation and sense of responsibility to your students' learning and emotional well-being. As St. LaSalle often encourages, you touched many hearts and minds. I ask the teachers and staff at this time to stand and to be recognized. And lastly, to the many benefits tuition assistance, your commitment and trust to this class is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your support and partnering with us in our mission to make LaSalle education available to all. So class of 2021, you are now more than 860 alumni of LaSalle High School. In a few short months, most of you will journey away from Yakima to begin new lives. As you go forth, I encourage you to draw often on the numerous experiences and relationships nurtured here at LaSalle. Discern carefully how God is calling you. Many of you, I believe, will be called to return right here to this wonderful valley, to share everything you have learned and all the skills you have developed. St. Catherine of Siena said it best: the only reason to learn is to teach. What you received as a gift, give as a gift. St. Catherine espouses one of the fundamental purposes of a Lasallian education, clearly expressed in our Lasallian motto. This motto, which is posted above many of our doors around campus and under which you graduates have passed many times: enter to learn, leave to serve. Class of 2021, it's time to take your leave. We believe in you. We believe in the capacity you have to change this city, this valley, and this world. Wherever God leads you, please always remember the potential you have to make a difference. Live Jesus in our hearts. Right.
Before we conclude our ceremony, Emily Mendoza will offer a prayer for our senior class. Will everyone please stand?
Let us remember. Father, thank you so much for our time here together, for all the friends we have made, for all the days of laughter and fun, and for all the times of great discovery and learning. We thank you all for who have given their energy and skill so that we can graduate today. Our teachers and our mentors, our families and our loved ones, we thank you for them and give them to you all in prayer. As this chapter in our life closes, so a new one begins. We present ourselves like an open book before you. Come inscribe your words of life into our lives. Fill our minds with your thoughts, fill our bodies with your strength, fill our hearts with your dreams, that we might love you and serve you, this day and every day. St. John Baptist de La Salle, live Jesus in our hearts. Forever.
The administration, faculty of LaSalle High School once again takes great pleasure and honor in presenting to you the graduated class of 2021. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Please remain in your seats until all of the faculty and students have processed out. Thank you.